You're about to learn 97% of Claude in less than 15 minutes. So grab a pen and paper and let's jump right into this video. Hit the like button if you enjoy it. Okay, what is Claude? Well, Claude is an AI chatbot that you can access by going to the web, accessing the mobile app on iPhone or Android, or by downloading the Mac OS application as well. How does it work? Well, it's very similar to ChatGPT in the sense that you can chat with it, you can ask questions to it, and it will reply to you like any other AI large language model. But there's a lot more that you can explore. There are different ways in which you can interact with Claude. The first one is Claude Projects. Now, Projects is a great place for you to customize and get the response that you want in your style. For example, I have made a simple Claude project in which I've fed it all of the reel scripts that I've made in the last 6 months. So now it understands all of my quirks, my writing, the way I speak something, and then it is able to create scripts in my style at scale in the future without me having to give it context over and over again. It's similar to custom GPT, and this is actually a very handy feature. You should absolutely use it if you keep repeating the stuff over and over again. The third way to use Claude is through Claude Cowork. Now, this is accessible on your laptop. So if you are using Windows or Mac OS and download the Claude app, you will see the Claude Cowork option over there. However, this is only available to the paid subscribers. So you'll have to buy the Claude subscription and then you will get access to Claude Cowork. What is Cowork? Cowork is basically like your assistant which can do anything on your laptop. You can ask it to reorganize files, you can ask it to review different folders and files and gather some data from that and create a PDF. It can edit images, it can make PDFs, it can pretty much interact with the web using Claude in Chrome. Now, Claude is owned by their parent company Anthropic, and they have various models that you can use for different use cases. The most powerful model Claude has is called as Claude Opus, the latest version being 4.7. Opus is the best state-of-the-art logic and reasoning model. It's great for coding and in-depth tasks. It is also a very power-hungry model. The second model is called Claude Sonnet. This is great for general writing tasks. If you want Claude to write stuff for you, maybe create PDFs, maybe help you write assignments, maybe help you write different reel scripts and video scripts, Claude Sonnet is a great starting point. Claude Haiku is a great model to use if you're just using it for simple tasks. So that's how you can understand different models and when to use what. And the third part of Claude is called Claude Code. Now, this is where you can interact with Claude and ask it to build you applications, ask it to build you full-fledged websites, apps. You can ask it to build you live dashboards, and it is the best way that you can vibe code and build stuff along the way. There are a few different ways to access Claude Code. Either you can use it on the desktop application of Claude, or you can get it as an extension in VS Code and then just talk to it while it creates different files and writes code inside of the VS Code app, or you can download the Claude Code CLI. That is a command line interface that you can use to pretty much interact with Claude and ask it to do anything in the folder that you are a part of. Now, one great thing is that if you're chatting with Claude in the regular chat, and if you have a particular use case of Cowork, it'll actually pop up a suggestion that take this task in Cowork and it will execute it for you. Or if you're trying to build an app, it will automatically prompt take this task to Claude Code and it will build out the entire application for you. And if you see the plus option on the Claude chat, you will see research and web search. Now, web search gives it access to search the web for any latest new information, and research is a great way for you to go in depth about a particular topic and get access to that particular information. So it takes a lot of time, but it also gives you a well-researched report for a particular domain by searching the internet. Now, there's one problem that a lot of you will get into. Most people are typing prompts into Claude. It's not wrong, but you can lose your train of thought easily. The context can break and you end up getting a bad, low quality output. And that's exactly why I've been using Whisperflow. Let me show you with a simple example. So I will open up my phone and enable Whisperflow. Okay, so I wanted to research the top AI tools that are useful for content creators, for solo content creators specifically. Research for the tools that are actually being used in 2026 to make money or to build something. It should cover different use cases like brainstorming or ideating content, making automations, video editing, designing, and so on. And then present it as a listicle to me, along with a solid business idea that can be experimented with those tools. And just look at this. It listened to the prompt only once and just see how much better the prompt is than what I just spoke. And that's the amazing part about this tool. It understands exactly what you mean the first time so that you're not reprompting or wasting credits. Check the link in the description to try out Whisperflow, and let's get back to the video. They recently launched Claude Design, and it's a great platform that you can use to create Instagram carousels. It's a recent add-on that enables you to design anything that you want to, from creating mobile apps that look really good, definitely not vibe coded, to creating presentations, to asking it to design logos, asking it to create pretty much any type of visual interface, and it will do it for you in minutes. It's actually a great interface that you can use to upload references, to upload different files, and it creates a file structure where it organizes everything and then executes everything for you and gives the result in a .html format. The best part about Claude Design is the fact that you can export the design you made into Canva. You can also export it to Claude Code and directly start building the app from the design you've just built. If you make an Instagram carousel on Claude Design, you can import it to Canva and start editing and making some adjustments that you want to. Otherwise, you would just have to prompt it and then try to get it right. But now you can finally take it to Canva and edit it and do anything that you want with it. Another great way to use Claude is to ask it questions to teach you something. I love this use case. I am always asking Claude to teach me a new concept, to help me learn something better. And the best part about Claude is that it teaches you everything visually. So let's say you want to use it to learn about the double slit experiment. So you can ask it, teach me double slit experiment visually. It will actually create a visual experience for you and it will teach it to you in real time. Then you ask it to make an artifact. And this is another new feature of Claude called artifacts. Artifacts are basically these visualizations and experiences that you can try out that Claude creates for you by actually writing code in the background. So this could be a website, this could be a live dashboard, this could also be a very simple mobile game that it created for you using artifacts right in the Claude chat interface. Now, one good thing about Claude Cowork we did not talk about is how it connects to Claude in Chrome, which is another Chrome extension that you can install. So using Claude in Chrome, you can execute basic browser agent tasks efficiently with the help of Claude. You can just ask it to compare different products on Amazon. You can even ask it to place orders on your behalf. You can even ask it to schedule LinkedIn posts on your behalf. You can even ask it to DM people who are commenting under your posts on social media. It's basically like your assistant for menial tasks that you do every single day. Another thing to notice when you go onto Claude and click on the plus icon are connectors. Now, connectors are a great way for you to connect Claude with any other app that you use. I have connected it with Gmail so that every morning I can get a fresh insight about what are the unread emails, what emails demand my attention right now, and what should I be ignoring. It can also then act on your behalf and actually start replying to the emails as well. There are so many connectors out there, and you can simply connect it with Claude and execute anything in that app using Claude. So now you can make Gamma presentations with Claude. With the connector, you can use HeyGen to create a AI avatar video of yours with Claude. You can create AI videos with Higgsfield, all using Claude connector, and you can do all of that without going anywhere else. That is the power of connectors. Another option you will see is plugins and skills. So in Claude, there are things called skills, which you can basically use to set up an instruction for executing a set of tasks by just invoking that particular skill. So let's say I want to create an infographic. Now, every time I'll have to mention how to create this infographic from scratch, or I'll have to keep using the Claude project. It's a .md file that Claude can read and understand exactly what you want it to do, the steps you want it to take, the input and the output that it needs to give, and execute everything for you seamlessly. It's actually really smart how you can use Claude skills to execute so many things by just typing the skill name and writing the input. You can use it for creating videos, for creating images. I used it to create simple infographics, and it works like a charm. And when you have a list of these skills together, they are called as a plugin. So you can have a marketing plugin, which can have various skills for different use cases for everything you do in marketing. The most important skill to understand is called as the skill creator skill. Now, this is the meta skill, which is used to create every other skill out there. So you basically say to Claude, hey, I want to create a new skill. So it uses the skill creator skill to help you to write the .md file. So it'll ask you questions. What do you want the skill to do? What do you want the style to be? What do you want the steps for it to follow? And then it creates the .md file for you automatically in the best quality possible. You can also download skills that anyone else around the world has made by simply taking that MD file and importing it into your Claude app. And once you have that, you can simply just say / and the name of the skill, and you can start using it. There's a very cool feature in Claude in Chrome called Teach Claude. So you can basically enable that, and Claude in Chrome will watch what you're doing in this browser, and it will understand how you do a particular task. For example, creating an invoice. So I get a reply on the account's email I was on, and they share the billing details. I take the billing details, I go to my invoicing software, I enter all the details, enter the amount, and generate the invoice. This is one workflow. Now I can basically teach this to Claude so that every time I use Claude in Chrome, it can very efficiently execute this exact same step-by-step process and get things done on my behalf. Another cool feature of Claude Cowork I've not discussed yet is called scheduled tasks. So if you're doing something every single day, like coming up with news for a particular industry, checking the prices for a particular stock, or if you want to just do a task multiple times, you can set it up as a scheduled task in Claude Cowork. For example, I wanted Claude Cowork to use Claude in Chrome to access my Twitter account and find the most viral tweets in the space of AI. Use those tweets and turn it into reels in my style, and then take those scripts and save it into a .pdf file on my desktop. This is something I was doing every single day, so I thought, why not make a scheduled task out of that? So now, every day at 10 a.m., it searches for the 7 most viral tweets on my feed on Twitter and turns it into scripts and saves it as a .pdf file on my desktop. This entire thing happens automatically without it even asking me anything, and that is the pure beauty of it. Another cool feature of Claude Cowork is called Claude Dispatch. Imagine you're not at home and your laptop is still open. You're out somewhere and you want to quickly access a file, or you want to quickly check something. You can go on to Dispatch, which will be connected to your Claude app, and you can ask it, hey, there's a image on my desktop which has my signature. Can you give that image to me? Or can you use that image to email someone? You can actually do that. It will then give this task over to Claude Cowork from your phone, and it will execute it on your behalf without you ever interacting with it. That is the best way you can create a personal assistant. Okay, now I know what you're thinking. Ishan, ChatGPT knows so much about me and Claude knows nothing. So how do I even shift to Claude? There's a very cool prompt you can take on the Claude website. Just copy it and paste it into ChatGPT, and it will give you every information that ChatGPT knows about you. Take it, go on to settings and go on to accounts and just add that context in that field and save it. So now Claude knows everything that ChatGPT knows about you as well, and it is going to give you the best responses tailor-made to you and the type of person you are. One last concept I want to share before we end this, and that is Claude Developer Platform. Now, this is a unique place where you can go and you can start building apps with Claude, and you can get the Claude API. So you have to pay additional credit for this. Now, one thing to keep in mind is the usage limits on Claude, because they run out very quickly. So if you go on to settings and you go on to usage or billing, you will see the usage right now, and it resets every few hours. You'll also see a different usage bar for Claude Design, and you'll see a different one for the regular Claude usage. You should always keep that in mind, because if you're executing a task that needs to get done urgently, but you don't have enough usage, you'll need to top up your Claude account by paying it extra dollars so that it can keep you running the task that you want it to complete. That is how Claude works. This was a 10-minute video. I hope this helps. If you have any questions, let me know below in the comment section. If you want me to teach you Claude at your company, if you want to learn about AI and get upskilled in your company, you can email it to me and I will reach out to you and get that done. I've been working with the biggest companies out there to teach them how to use AI in their operations day to day. So if you want to learn that, I can definitely help you in your organization. That's all from me today. I'll see you all in the next video.